Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Tips, topics, and talk, we got it all. Brownstone Boozy and Breakfast with Vernell. Here to entertain, and we will help you live well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are welcome in the essence. This broadcast, Brownstone, the light is contagious. But you need go on and receive it for yourself. Just open it, exuberant, evolution, excited. We standing on the foundation of expression. You might have seen, you might have been, or you could have gravitated. Our foundation, we want to create a space for all to collaborate and be liberated from eventually all over the globe. And we are extending a hand to those who are an extension from maybe platforms, dig into another stratosphere. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Tips, topics, and talk, we got it all. Brownstone Boozy and Breakfast with Vernell. Here to entertain, and we will help you live well. And that is MSG, the message in the message. I can OD on my execution of excellency. And this as a man right now, and things aren't created, but see true.
Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. This is the day shift. I'm Paulette. I'm the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses brownstoneworldwide.com, Cityscape Radio, and of course, you guessed it, Brownstone Living Magazine. What are we here to talk about today? News and information that you can use. So welcome to everybody who is watching this morning's program. If you're already on TikTok, you have been hanging out with me for about 15 minutes or so. And everybody else like Bigo and YouTube. And we also got all of these other places that, we're broadcasting live on, like YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us this morning for the news. Now, one thing that we do here and at the table is we grab our coffee, we grab our water, magnesium, coffee, we grab our vitamins, we grab any meds that we're required to take, and we sit at the table with our daily notepad, paper, whatever, and we write down the 6 most important things that you have to do for the day. That's how we end each show, each program. And today, good morning, everybody that's joining me in the sound from the sound of my voice. I'm going to also go ahead and set up the other device so that we can kind of grab some of that conversation that may be happening on the other platforms as well. So once again, welcome. Hey, JR Bird. Hey, Susan. Hey, Tony. Good morning. Let's see. Hang on. I'm going to go ahead and grab those folks because they're joining us live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Let me turn that down because it's like a little lag, and that's okay. All right. So I just want to make sure that I'm able to see when they're talking. We're going to put that there so I don't miss any conversation. So y'all, let's get into some of this news. What are we talking about today? What are we talking about? The first thing that we're going to talk about, of course, the news. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to get the news out of the way. We're going to talk about one of the things that we're hearing a lot of these days for the past 2 days. And when I say these days, it seems like it's a lot because we've only been in this for a couple of days. So let's talk about the TikTok deal that is coming soon. And that's according to DJT. TikTok's U.S. business could be sold soon. And that's according to the Trump administration, adding that the administration is actually in talks right now with 4 different groups, but he didn't want to specify exactly who it is. Who it is. One of those is an influencer that got his start over on YouTube and took his took the wealth that he got from there and started doing humanitarian efforts and things like that and giving back to his local community and beyond. And one of those is Mr. Beast. And we know of him. If you are on any type of social media, you're fully aware of who he is. So here's the thing. The TikTok owner, ByteDance, has to strike a deal to sell the social network's U.S. operations by April 5th or be banned. So here's one thing that I definitely want to let you guys know is that we are on Bigo. We are on, which is also a Chinese company, y'all. We're on Meta, of course. We're also on YouTube. Substack, we just started that, so we'll be adding article content there. And of course, we're on our own platform, which is brownstoneworldwide.com. You can check us out there. Cityscape Radio, the app, both of which are actually wrapping up their updates. Okay, so if you head over there now, you'll notice that the news and information kind of stopped about a week ago. And that's because we're working on the other side and it's going to merge over, it's going to cross, and it's going to be amazing. And then also the app is getting the same update. We're going to be adding video to the app here in about a week, which is really cool. And so that's being updated as well. So Cityscape Radio will be available again in the app stores in both iOS and Android. And then, of course, Brownstone Living Magazine. Now, in the interim, before you get your free digital copy of Brownstone Living Magazine for the month of March, we definitely wanted to let you know that, of course, your free digital copies for January and February are currently available at brownstoneworldwide.com. You can go ahead and get those, or you can just go to the stand store above my head and get your free digital copy right now with Mr. Freddie Taylor on the cover, as well as for January, Ishii of Arrested Development is on the cover for the month of January. And so she kicked off the year talking about all of the amazing things that she's working on. And y'all, here's something else. Speech, Ishii, and all of the crew members of Arrested Development, there's a new music video that's out. We're going to be sharing that link. He sent it to me a couple days ago over the weekend. And said, hey, let your people know, go ahead and check out the new video. It is called All I See Is Melanin. All right, so there we go. So Southwest ends free bag policy. I'm sick at the stomach. I fly Southwest. I fool with Southwest. Why? Because the rates are low. The end of the 2 bags fly free era is coming to an end. Despite trademarking the phrase, the airline is going to begin changing and charging all but its highest status loyalty or business passengers to check their bags. So get ready for that. So what does that tell me? That tells me that y'all losing some money somewhere else. And I don't know if it's because some of your prices are super low as it is. So like if I fly, say for instance, to Miami or something like that, it's like a train. It's less than a train ride. It's usually like $40, maybe $51, something like that. You can get a flight. So good morning, Cole. Good morning. Hey, her. Hey, Deporter. Let's see, Cindy, and it's fading in and out, y'all, at the bottom. So charge it to my head and not my heart. Now, let's see. The move is actually going to start when we begin purchasing tickets from Southwest, if you fly Southwest, on May 28th. Now, that's according to CNBC, and it's indicative of other major things. Hey, good morning, Amanda. Welcome to the Brownstone, and welcome to the day shift this morning. So happy that you could join us. Y'all, let's talk about Amanda real quick. For those of you all on the other platforms, if you do not know Amanda Goring, go ahead and check out her and her family on YouTube. You could definitely check them out at Little Miss Travelers. And also, she is the owner and founder. She and her amazing husband, Glenn, are the owners and founders of InStyle Travel, LLC. Y'all, when I tell y'all these people go on some amazing trips with their children, she proves that you can travel globally with the babies and still have a fabulous time. So go ahead and check them out at Little Miss Travelers on YouTube. So big shout out to her and her family. All right, now let's get back into more news and information. Other recent changes with Southwest is also that they're doing some massive layoffs too, folks. And I think that we're going to see more of those, especially with this new thing with the tariffs. We've got this recession that's looming. Now, I saw somebody say, I'm not going to say any names. I saw somebody say on the news this morning, not the news, but like their own version of the news, and they're reputable source, because they come from the news industry. And he literally said, y'all, we already in a recession. We're in a recession and a dictatorship. Pick one. You can't do it. Good morning, CJ. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the day shift. Big shout out to you. Welcome back. So listen, according to this person who's in the news, he said we in a recession and a dictatorship. Which one you want? Why am I saying that, you ask? Well, I mean, with what just happened over the weekend, we have a young man who was speaking out against everything that is currently happening right now. And here's what you need to know. Mahmoud Khalil at Columbia University, who has been speaking out against, hey CC, good morning, who has been speaking out against what is happening with Hamas and with the war in overseas. His wife, who happens to be an American citizen, he has his green card. So he's here and he's speaking his First Amendment rights. Y'all, they picked that man up. They picked him up and are looking to deport him because he spoke his mind. They talking about deporting folks who speak their mind. I need y'all to let that sink in just for a little bit. Y'all knew I was not, it's not just gonna be news. We're gonna give a little commentary. Let's talk about what that means. Can we talk about what that means for American citizens? So you mean to tell me, because let's talk about this just for a little bit. It's almost as if we're being groomed, if you will, if you want to put it like that, because now other Palestinian students are afraid to speak out, and they're hiding in their rooms at Columbia University. Now, a federal judge has said, you can't deport him. So now he's got an attorney. You can't deport him. You're not going to be able to do that. And so ultimately, at the end of the day, it really comes down to the court systems. How did we get here? Hi, Sherry. Good morning. What happened? Can somebody explain this to me? Nobody worried? Oh, okay. All right. Because here's the question that you should be asking yourself. If this person who, by all accounts, is a legal American citizen, no matter how they got it, whether they were born here or not, he is a legal American citizen. He got his green card, right? So what are we talking about? He can't exercise his First Amendment rights because he disagrees with what's happening. And so now we got to think, what does that mean? Hey, Resume Workshop, good morning. Good morning. What does that mean for American citizens? What does that mean? So if we say something that this little man over here in the White House don't like, he get in his feelings and he call his goons to come after us. What the hell kind of presidency is this? I got questions. Questions need answers. And I understand that not one of us really has an answer to all of this, but you should be concerned, because if he can do this, this speaks volumes about people like myself and others who are on here, and we're providing information, we're providing news, we're providing a space for people to learn creative ways of resisting and doing that. Any one of us could be incarcerated for disagreeing with the Ernst man. Correct. That is my point. So if you don't like what I got to say, and I don't like you, and I don't like your policies, and I don't like how you are making us look globally, and you could care less, and then you went on this press rant of the past day or so talking about, oh, well, I can't say that this isn't going to be a recession. Bro, it already is. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about those stocks that are already dropping. Let's talk about Apple is down 4% right now and dropping fast. Let's talk about that. Tesla is down 15.43%. Microsoft is down 3% right now. I'm watching it. Amazon is down 2%. Okay? You think that we're not in a recession? I keep saying, keep watching it. Keep watching it. Keep watching. Macy's is down. Y'all, Macy's is down. What did Macy's do? Google is down. And the Dow is dropping. I'm watching it right now. Bitcoin is down. Didn't they say it was going to be amazing? Didn't they say it was going to be amazing? Oh, it's going to be bigly. Yet here we are. Here we are. Cheers. Grab your coffee because it could be worse. It could be. Never mind. I didn't say that, folks. I didn't say that. So if they are able to do this to this young man whose wife is expecting, if they are able to take people who have done their due diligence, done their time, they've done something stupid in their young lives as immigrants, and guess what? They can pick you up because you did a crime 12 years ago. Markets are down so the rich can buy low. Money lasts longer than the average person. Bingo. Let's talk about that, shall we? Now, I've been watching the market for a couple of reasons. Now, Macy's just shot back up 0.07%. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about the fact that at the end of the day, that's exactly what's happening. Y'all, it's tax season. Are you gonna buy a new microwave and a new TV? Are you gonna get on here and you're gonna get some of these coins? I'm FBA. And Trump is doing a fine job. What was your conversation about the economy 6 months ago? The same. If you think he's doing a fine job, by all means, carry on. This is not for you, sweetie. Hey, Raj, how are you? This is not for you. I'm for right, and this ain't right. Period. I don't care who you are. All right, let's see here. So we also have I'm not going down this rabbit hole because we're going to be talking about stocks in a minute. Standard & Poor's down. Ford Motors is up. Okay. US Oil is up. Okay. Up 1.3%, 0.3%. Okay. AT&T is up. Even after they announced, it came out yesterday, that they're getting rid of their DEI program. Yep. On the price of eggs and now we can't talk. Right. Like, help me understand it. I'm going to read that. Guy campaign on the price of eggs and groceries. Now we can't talk about it. Oh, I'm going to talk about it. You ought to be hot as fish grease. Yeah. Thank you, Maureen, for that. I appreciate it. You ought to be hot. I was just getting ready to say, Monica, I haven't looked at mine. I was telling my friend yesterday, I needed to look at my 401k because I already know. Because I looked at my crypto. I have some Bitcoin. And I looked at it the other day and I just closed the app. I just closed the app. I was like, oh, God. I'm not going to touch it. This is now the time for me to purchase because I pay attention so I can figure out what, You too scared to look? Don't be scared to look because we got to make some decisions. It is. It really is. But we also have to make sure that we're making decisions. We got to make some decisions. Let's see. So let's talk about this. Shall we? Let's talk about how to survive during a recession. I got a list for you. You ready? First of all, evaluate your income stability. What does that look like? Review your spending. This is going to be something I'll expand on Substack. What does your spending look like? Are you paying your bills? What are the things that need to be taken care of right now in your life? Let's go there, because we're in a recession. It's happening. We're watching it. The trend is bearish, 30%. Volume is low. So what does that look like? Evaluate your income stability. Can you handle things right now where you are? Because let's also look at this. Recessions mean job loss too. Recession means you're going to see the price of things go up, in addition to the fact that we are experiencing an increase in tariffs. So what does that look like for you? Pay down your debt. How many of you all have pulled your free credit report from all 3 of the credit bureaus yet? Have you done that this year? Now might be a good time to do that. Let this be your marching orders for today. Assess where you currently are. And here's something else. Plan your emergency fund. Do you have one? You're struggling right now, much less if anything gets any more expensive. Yeah, I know. But let's get on top of it. These are some of the things that you sit down, and that's what you have this for. Sit down, get up in the morning, write down some goals that you have for yourself, even if it is nothing but from a monetary perspective. What does this look like? We've been talking about this here on the Day Shift. And one of the things that we don't want to do is a couple things. Number one, we don't want to get in the muck and the mire of the emotional upheaval that this is causing a lot of people. It's causing people anxiety. It's causing people to be upset. Come on, let's pull that back. Let's pull it back. Let's pull it back. Let's stay in control. That's what I'm encouraging each and every one of us to do. We have to remain in control during this time. What does that look like? Ain't no reason to be scared. You done been through worse. Come on. I sound like my mother. Ain't no reason for you to be scared, baby. I'm going to tell you what my dad would say. He would be like, the hell you mad for? Get your ass up. So I'm telling you all the same thing. Let's go. Let's get up. We got this. We got this. And in the meantime, we can still quietly resist in our own way, right? What does that look like? We're getting ready to talk about that in just a minute. What does your protection plan look like? So emergency fund. Let's fall back just a little bit. I shared in an article in January, I think. So get that January issue of Brownstone Living magazine. So when I was in college, when I was in graduate school, I did a lot of work from home jobs so I could take care of the kids and not have to leave the house while I was studying. And so in between being an adjunct at the college and taking care of the kids, I took calls at the house. I transcribed, had a little, could do all the things, had the software, they sent it to the house or whatever. Y'all, that's been, I know. How old is KJ? I did that when he was 3. He'll be 18 in 2 weeks. So I've been doing this. So what does that look like? Pay down your debt. So let's go back through the list currently. Evaluate your income stability. Review your spending. Review your spending. Pay down your debt. Plan your emergency fund. I ain't got an emergency fund. Don't go to McDonald's today, baby. You ain't supposed to be in there no way. Did you go to KFC yesterday? Use a coupon. Okay? Review your protection plan. What does that mean? There's several different things that you can do in terms of a protection plan. What does your insurance currently look like? If you don't have insurance, what do you currently have that can provide you some type of protection if something were to occur right now? Take a look at that. And we're going to start talking about this a little bit more in depth every day. You're learning. We're all learning. Because you know what's interesting is in the scheme of it all, none of us got it all together. Let's stop pretending that we do. Hello? We don't. We don't, because we're too busy living. We're too busy being inundated with what's happening every single day. Yes, stay informed, but be empowered along the way. And that's going to be the big thing that we need to focus on. Don't lay down. Don't you dare lay down. Get your coffee. You need to take a sip. Grab some water instead. Take your vitamins this morning. Hello. All right. Don't abandon your equity markets. Don't you dare run. Somebody said earlier in the stream on TikTok, now's the time, and I just said it too. It's tax season. What y'all bad? I got questions. What are you buying? Are you going to buy the new clothes for the kids, or are you going to invest in what's falling right now? Some of y'all getting some fat tax returns. What are you doing? Make a decision. So if, say for instance, you're getting, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000 back, make a decision on what you're going to put away or what you're going to use to pay something down with, and make a decision on what stock you are going to purchase. What's reusable? What do people need all of the time? Take a look at that. What just dropped? Take a look at that. Get you a couple shares. Start a portfolio if you don't have one. I'm just saying. I mean, if we going in, let's go in. Real talk. What else y'all gonna do? These are some of the things we need to focus on every single day. But don't you dare sit down and lay down, because that's what they want us to do. They want us not to be thinking about this. Do y'all think for 1 minute that while the stocks are tumbling the way that they are, that somebody with a pocket full of money is not picking up the coins? Might as well be you. Might as well be you. And I'm not saying, yeah, we're worried about losing anything else we invest. The markets might not recover. Correct. That is true. That is true. It's a risk either way. Can you explain more about starting a portfolio? I can tell you what I did. What I did, true story. I signed up for a company called TIAA-CREF. That was the first thing I ever did. TIAA-CREF. CREFF, I think. F. And what I did was I looked at what companies I wanted to put $2 in, $3 in, $4 in, right? That's where I started. And I took $50 every pay period, and I had it automatically debited from my bank account on my payday. I never saw it. I never felt it. It was like it was never there. And then I started looking, and here's something else I started doing too. I eat out, and I'm not going to lie. I look like I eat out regularly, don't I? Okay, I'm not missing no meals. So what I started doing, yeah, and proud of it. So what I decided to do was to figure out how much I was spending on eating out every week, because I don't cook anymore. My kids are grown. So I said, okay, how much money am I spending every week eating out? I'm going to fall back on that. And if I do eat out, I use the app and I take, say, for instance, the $4 deal or the $5 deal. Same here, Jackie. Yeah, that's what I was doing. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me take this and let me invest it in here. So I gave more of my money to my mutual fund, because that's all it is. That was one. Then I have, through my part-time employer, I have a 401k. And so I put the max in there, because Brownstone Worldwide makes money. So I took that because I wanted insurance, and I also wanted to make sure that I had the 401k and they match it. That was something else that I did. Then I downloaded Coinbase, and I invested in Bitcoin, and I invested in Shiba Inu. I got in Shiba Inu when it was like 0.0001 cent, something crazy, right? And it shot up. Here's something else. True story. I've been with Charles Schwab forever. So it was pieces here and there and so forth and here and there. And so what I would do, and then every Monday, I call it Money Mondays in my house. Okay. I look at where my money is. How do I start? Paulette, that's a lot. Acorn. You can start there. Start with Acorns. Take your change and invest it into those companies that you already spending your money with. Start small. You don't have to start big, because I didn't have it. I was a single mother with 4 kids. And I was not looking for nobody to come and save me. I always say this, ain't nobody coming to save you. You got to figure out how to save yourself. And I will tell you this. There have been times I've had to sell shares so I could take care of something either around the house, take care of the car. I have had to take money out to buy cash money, some things that I wanted because I don't believe in car notes and stuff. Yeah, it comes in handy. And you're right. It's a risk you got to take. Because, baby, when I tell you I looked at my Coinbase account the other day, I had to close it. I haven't looked at my 401k yet. I need to look at it today. It needs to be on the agenda. But that's how you stay in control. Look at it. Don't get scared. Look at it. Don't be afraid to look at your credit report. See where you are. Here's something else. If you have student loans, go over to that website and download the application and mail it in if you need to be on the IBR. It never said that you couldn't apply. They've taken the link away, but the application is still there. Ask me how I know. With my $110,000 student loans, I still owe. Yeah. I just downloaded it Sunday night. Who mailing it in today? Me? Y'all can't get $110,000. Do you know how much that is a month? They want $700 some a month from me. And that's just for one of the student loans. I have 2. Yeah. This administration is not playing, and we can't either. But what they want is for us to lay down. I'm not laying down. I don't know how to do that. Because guess what? Your mortgage company don't care. Which app? Acorn? I think that's what you were talking about. There's another, Stash. So I use Stash and Acorn. Now in Stash, you can set it up where, save for this, or, save for a car, save for your vacation, XYZ, and it'll put what you're saving for in terms of investments into these little blocks where you can kind of take a look and see did you make what you were supposed to. I wouldn't day trade right now. Now my daughter does that. I have sat there and watched her day trade and make a couple $100 and cash out. I've seen her do it. It does work. I just don't have the learning. I got too much going on right now. Because she tried to show me, Mama, look, all you got to do is watch the candlestick. No, I'm not watching no candlestick. All I want to do with a candlestick is light it. So I didn't do it. So those are a couple of things that you want to do. And I do hope that was helpful. So Stash, Acorn, go look at Coinbase. Don't be afraid of it. Okay, now Coinbase is for Bitcoin. That's for digital currency. But if you don't have a lot to start with, Acorn is perfect, and so is Stash. Okay? For the student loans, you're saying, girl, listen, I feel your pain. Yeah, and when I went to the site, I was like, I know not. Yes, it is. They took that sucker down. They are not playing. And how he thinks that people that are not making enough money on their jobs can afford that and afford the mortgage, afford the rent. Rent is higher than some people's mortgage. So we have to think logically and say, what is it that I can do? What is it that I can do? What can I pay down right now? Now, I will tell you, I do use when I first paid down, because I vowed I filed bankruptcy when I was in my 20s. And when I realized, thanks for the info, I've been telling myself I have to get started on doing something. Just start. Just start and be excited for the fact that you're starting somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up. Just get started. And now is a better time than any. They're gonna scare this. It's this. First of all, it's the news telling us, oh, it's a recession. The man said it. But for those of us who knew, we heard him before the election. We heard what he said. Please be inspired. I say it all the time. We are the hope. It's up to us. Stay in control. Get out your. Let me tell you something I tell my children. Hold on. Let me take my people. Get out your feelings on today. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. Breathe. It's okay if you need to get somewhere and calm your nerves, but get up. Yes, it's time to get up. We are not here to lay down. We could talk about a lot of things. I love talking about news and information, but I need us to remain encouraged. That's what we sit at this table for. Because these days are a beast. Yes, stay informed. Find out what's going on. Because it's coming this way. But will you be able to stand firm in it when that wind comes this way? Because when I tell you that wind is right here, you can almost feel it on your face. Because we're watching people that we thought would never be impacted. We can't have that. Not in your house. Not where you lay your head. I don't care if it's a car. I don't care if it's a cart. I don't care if it's a 1-bedroom apartment. That's your place of peace. And keep it that way. So I wasn't planning on going down that rabbit hole, but I was reading some of the comments and I was like, oh, okay. So again, how do you survive that recession? I'll go through it again. Evaluate your income stability. Reevaluate your spending. What you spend, what you shopping, what you doing in Marshalls for today, Paulette? I'm talking about me because I got plans. I was going to Marshalls to go get my flavored coffee. I like coffee. Okay, y'all see, I'm not kidding. I like my coffee. And I know that they have gourmet coffees at Marshalls for the low. That's actually cheaper than my local grocer. So I go over there. What does my deep freezer look like? Who got a deep freezer in here? Y'all got deep freezers? Where y'all at? Why you don't have a deep freezer? Yes, this is your big mama talking. Why you don't have a deep freezer? Do you have shelves with canned goods on them just in case? Do you know how to make jelly? Do you have staples in your house? You need a deep, girl, get you a deep freezer. Or some people call it a chest freezer. Right? Now more than ever, all of the things, hey, Mike Lowry, good to see you this morning. All of the things that we thought Big Mama Nim was crazy for doing, now we know why. Now we know why. You have 5 freezers. Come on, somebody. Yes, Rachel says she ready. She said she got 5. Listen, you got your tax returns, prep. Like I said, take a little bit of that money. That's right. Stocked and canned up. Take half of it. I'm telling you what I've done in the past, okay? Take half of it. Make a decision on what you're going to pay down. Take a portion of that half that you're going to pay down on some stuff on your bills and stock up. Coupon is going to be important right now. Yes, Carol Sue said it. Trying to plant a garden for this year. Oh, I'm ready. I got my onions. I need to stop. Y'all, I got my onions. I'm ready. I got my lettuce. Listen, you bought a bread maker, indoor grow tent, and you got your veggies going. I got my potatoes. Y'all just went to the grocery store. I was like, okay, I'm going to need some beans, the potatoes. I got these sweet potatoes over here. I got some onions. I got my garlica. Yes, I got all the things. Yes, start a community fridge. Now there is one here where I am. You see how this works? Get out your feelings, and it's okay to be furious, and it's okay to be emotional, and it's okay to cry about everything. Wipe your tears and get up and stay in control. Nope, I didn't say it was going to be easy. Nope, I didn't say that you were going to enjoy how it feels. Yep, a community garden. Good morning. How are you, S.R. Brillinger? Good to see you this morning. We have 2 community gardens here. And when I know that they just started planting them, and then you can go and pick whatever you would like. Yeah. See how this happens, and then everybody starts sharing other information, just like we did the last time we were live last week. I love that, Royalty. I love that. Hi, Angie. Good morning. Hey, Maureen. Oh, Maureen, girl, you been here. You just been tapping away, and I sure appreciate you. Thank you. So we were talking about the news, and then I started sharing with you all what's happening with the Dow. And I thought, Lord have mercy. And it's just dropping. I'm literally watching it, and it's down. Now, a couple of things are doing okay. But I see Target just dropped a little bit more. They down this morning. Kohl's is down. Nordstrom's is down. Wally World used to be what? 2 something a share. I used to work at Walmart. Excuse me. So I kept my shares. Oh my God. I sure did. I kept my shares. Those shares are now worth $87.82. It used to be $2.50 per share. And I've never touched it. I've never cashed it out. Excuse me, nothing. I just let it sit. I'm really going to let it sit now. I'm just saying. So a couple of things. Evaluate your funds. What does your money look like? And here's something else. In the January issue of Brownstone Living Magazine, we did talk about this. I wrote the article myself. I provided an article on how to find work from home jobs. What is your side hustle? Look, can I go here? I'm not talking about PLR. I'm not, and that's fine. If that works for you, if you like going live and you like selling stuff to people that everybody else is selling, that's cute. That's fine. But I'm not looking for a quick cash grab. I'm looking for something that I know is stable and long term, because these are the times that we're currently in. I don't need a cash grab. I need something that is going to provide me some income on a regular basis. So what does that look like? I would encourage anybody, if you have the capacity to do it, check out working from home. Okay. A lot of these companies, you can take calls. Well, get you a noise canceling headset, baby. Find a closet. I did it, honey. And I didn't mind doing it. I hated every minute of it. But when I got paid every 2 weeks, I had one where I was getting paid every 2 weeks, one I was getting paid every week. It paid bills. RatRaceRebellion.com. I would grab a pen if I were you. RatRaceRebellion.com. That's one. Okay. What's another one? Who else is hiring right now? What's the name of this company? Because they send me Arise. Who's with Arise? I know a lot of y'all know about Arise. Don't play. I'm actually looking it up now. There's another work from home company too. Who else was that? I'm trying to think. Who else was it? Now y'all got me on here looking up work from home companies. Don't use flex jobs. Flex jobs wants you to pay. Remote jobs wants you to pay. All right, so let's go to Rat Race Rebellion. I think this is a necessary conversation today. Okay, we'll get back into the news. I got a little time today. All right. You taking notes? Girl, yes. RatRaceRebellion.com. Let's go. Let's go. Get your water. Now, here's something I need to tell y'all real quick. Remote jobs fill fast. And they're not like they used to be back in the day, okay? Back in the day, it was cool to get a remote job because they were fast. Now, what I will tell you is that it's harder and harder because when COVID hit, everybody went home. Holland America is hiring. Holland America is under the umbrella of Carnival. So it is Carnival, Princess, and Holland America. They're all the same company. Okay. They're hiring a guest relations representative. They're starting at $16.35 an hour. Is it a lot of money? No. But I bet you it got benefits. I bet you got stock options after a year. Ask me how I know. Okay. All right. Let's see. Who else is hiring on here? Remote customer service reps for, let's see, patient caregivers. I have referred so many people to this website. Rat Race Rebellion. Say it with me. .com. They've been around forever. Go ahead and hit them up. You know how to do claims. You know how to do medical transcription. All of these opportunities are here, and they will hire direct. If you don't want to use like an Arise, if you don't want to use like a ACD Direct, which is another one, I know QVC hires for people that work from home. The Work From Home Network does it. Has not Work From Home, but the Shopping Network. What is it called? Not just QVC, but HSN. They do it as well. What else do we have? But definitely go ahead and check them out, because they always have the gigs. Okay? I'm not selling you nothing. I just want y'all to get that magazine because it's all kinds of ideas in there. Now, if you want to do PLR, you can. You can. PLR, that's private label rights. That's where you purchase pre-written material. You clean it up, edit it, or whatever, and create your own little bookstore, whatever you're going to do, and sell that content. That's what a lot of people are doing on here. And then they come out and they sell you the same stuff that they just bought themselves. It's not hard. It's not hard. I would encourage anybody that's going to do it. PLR, private label rights. Private label rights. I'm not making none of this up either. These are legit things. PLR, private label rights. It's a lot of websites out there where you can purchase pre-written material. But then I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to keep it 100. If you have AI, it makes it easier. And you can create like your own little whatever. And you can sell that. Do you know how to braid hair? Do you know how to clean houses? Y'all, they got whole apps. Hold up. I got to take my glasses off for this one. Y'all ready? They have whole apps where you can do day work through an app and they will pay you. You know how to cook? Is there a hospital near you? Do you need some quick cash? There's entire apps that will, let's talk about this one. My homegirl, Mercedes Eckert. Y'all should look her up. She owns iShop. iShop. Look that up. The letter I, shop. And she teaches you how to be a secret shopper. Not only does she teach you how to be a secret shopper, because she is the largest network that educates people how to do it properly. Let me tell you what happened. The companies that need secret shoppers go to her first. Oh, but wait. Hold up. You want to be a secret shopper? You can do it. I've done it. Okay. You're talking to somebody that's had to do what she's had to do. Let me pull that. All right, there we go. All right. Is this good? I'm trying. Her name is Mercedes Eckert, Eckert. She's actually on TikTok. And yes, we featured her last month in Brownstone Living magazine. I have known Mercedes, I know, going on 10 years. And she's the real deal. She is the real deal. Sweet, sweet young lady. I'm saying it like, you know, but she's younger than me, but she's a sweet sister, sweet lady. She and her husband bought a house, paid for it, doing secret shopping. Think it's a game out here in these streets. iShop. What is it? iShop AGP. Look her up. There's an app that you can download called, we talked about the Whatnot app. How many of y'all got stuff in your house that you know you're not going to use? Or you have products brand new because y'all go into the clearance racks because you're addicted to the rush of that, right? Now you got a closet full of stuff you're not going to use. Download the Whatnot app, please, and go live. Please do that. I have not used it as much as I should, but baby, they on here live right now selling everything. Okay? eBay, sell on eBay. That Whatnot app is the business. I'm looking at it right now. This guy is selling, and you sell your own stuff. He's in his own little warehouse, and he's selling. What kind of shoes are these? And it gives me TikTok vibes. Just like the regular, right? So you weigh it and then you ship it to people. My condolences, Carol, but if you got stuff that you know you're not going to use, I would encourage you to check out Whatnot. Most definitely. What else we got here? Hold on. He's selling Nikes like right now, brand new Nikes. And he's doing a bid, the $52. And so now they're auctioning right now. Here he is. You see it? He's selling shoes. Y'all see that over here on the other app? And then you just scroll through. Let me see. She's selling sweats. And they're doing this in their home, in their closets, right? They're not playing with y'all. They go live. I was up watching Whatnot this morning at 5:30. I can't gatekeep. I don't want nobody to gatekeep on me. It's important, y'all. We got to look out for each other. And if this is my way of giving back, then that's what I'm going to do. For real. Because somebody didn't gatekeep on me. I know there's a guy on here, him and his daughter, his little girl, they sell popcorn, flavored popcorn. Somebody else sells candy hauls. Like she'll just, and you tell her what you want and she'll pack it for you right there. You're welcome. So sky's the limit. Get creative. Get creative out here. Like I said, do you know how to braid hair? I've been braiding hair since forever. I just don't anymore because my hands. I'm telling y'all, I had to. And the reason why I can tell y'all this stuff is because I had to do it. I was a single mom. No help. No help. I had to do what I had to do. So I was braiding hair. If I wasn't braiding hair, I was doing all the things to finish school because I was determined I was going to finish school, kids or not. You hearing a lot of people talk about, oh, start a faceless YouTube. They don't tell you the work that goes behind it. So what do you do until it monetizes? You got to do something. And true to form, so somebody is actually watching the show. They sent me a message. I'm going to read it to you. A recession doesn't mean every stock is down. Good point. Thank you for that. Some sectors actually perform well or hold because they provide essential goods and services that people still need. Good point. Let's talk about that. Healthcare, utilities, right? consumer staples like groceries, household items, toilet tissue, paper towels, the regulars that you're going to need on a regular basis. Other areas like discount retailers, repair services are actually going to see a growth. Remember, we talked about that last week, y'all. That's how come I don't want us to freak out, because there's ways around this. And in recessions, this is when a lot of people either become millionaires, end up in a different tax bracket and so forth, because they were able to see the opportunity and pivot. So this ultimately can be an opportunity for you if you want it to be. I was supposed to be doing a new one. This happens every time I go live with y'all, doesn't it? Good. We all needed this. All right, let's see. Some investors are going to make money. Some of y'all going to make money. Okay. Cool. We good on that? Everything. Yeah. Well, of course. Thank you. I'm trying to be, because I feel that. But I'm gonna also say this, honey. I've been here. I've been here before. I remember 2003, 2002. So let me just explain. Right after 9/11, I don't even remember, was that 2001 that happened? I was a senior systems engineer working in downtown Atlanta off a perimeter, making good money, fresh out of school. You know, cell phone services were really becoming really popular. And people were excited. And, you know, I was one of those people that was putting up the Glenair switch and doing all the data and behind the scenes and so forth, and really helping. I worked for a company called Ericsson. And I remember when they laid us off, they came in the office and had security, police and stuff with them and put us out, took our little laptops. That's when laptops, the little Wi-Fi, it had a Wi-Fi card. It was about that big with an antenna on it. And you put that on the side of the computer. That's how, yeah. Well, anyway, the housing market fell a couple of years after that. And I was expecting Aliyah at the time when I got laid off. So they laid off all of us. It had nothing to do with my pregnancy or anything like that. I got laid off. I had a house. I was doing really well. I had a condo was what I had. And I was spoiled. I was. But all of that aside, I ended up having to move to Arkansas. So funny how life turns out. But during that time, right after that, the housing market crashed. Remember, they had to do that big bailout for all the banks and stuff and all of that, right? During that time, before I moved to Arkansas, I had to fall back on everything that I knew. Did I know how to braid hair? Y'all, I was braiding in salons and stuff, you know, and I had flyers and laundromats and stuff. People would call me and I would, you know, meet them and go do their hair. Just all kinds of stuff. I'd make me a couple $100, go home. You know, I was doing that. I was cooking. I had my kitchen going. I was making plates. I was doing whatever I had to do because I had children and no help. So I did what I had to do. Relocated. My dad came and got me. He's finally like, all right, now you get ready to have this baby. We need to get you somewhere. And I was like, okay. So I moved to Arkansas, and that's where I stayed for 13 years. 13 years. And in that time, I decided to go back to graduate school. I went to graduate school during that time, went and got my doctorate during that time as well, and got back on my feet. But I wasn't the only one that had those experiences. So the stuff that I'm telling you, that's what I did back then. So I'm not new to this. And some of us that are on this conversation right now, you're not either. You're not either. It's just all just circling back around. Now you know what to do. That's why I'm not flipping out. I'm hot as fish grease on some of the things that hey, CJ, I'm mad and I'm watching everything, but I can't get mad because I got to take care of this house. I told my children, who are adults now, you will always have somewhere to call home. I don't care what you got going on in your life. And my oldest child is 35, married with kids. But she can come home anytime she get ready. And since I made that promise, I got to hold the fort down because this is home base for my babies and their children. Period. So I got to do what I got to do. I'll continue to build the business. I'll continue to handle my business for my children. So they will not only just have, well, mama left us the house and this, the left. No, we're not doing that. We're going to work together as a family. Brownstone Worldwide, 2 of my children are employees. They don't work for free. They get paid. KJ can't wait till Friday. He buying pants because he busted his pants the other week at school. Remember that? Some of you, we were live when that happened. Stand on business regardless. That's right. That's right. That's what we do here. You need to sip your coffee. Take a sip of water. We could flip out. We can lay down in the streets and cry and talk about what's happening and my food stamps this and my food stamps that. Girl, please. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for it. It's stuff to be done. I have 2 kids that are graduating from, one graduating from college, one graduating in May. Do you think that they are bothered that what seems like everything is falling? No. You know what they say? Mother got it. You built a business? Ooh, give us the tea. It doesn't stop life at all. That's why, girl, I'm telling y'all. So Rat Race Rebellion, Arise. Ooh, I'm going to tell you one I worked for like 3 years, and I loved the company, and it was Working Solutions. Good morning, Debbie. So Working Solutions, ratracerebellion.com, and Arise. I swear by them. Swear by them. You got some chickens in your backyard? I saw a lady, this true story. I saw a lady. She was on the corner selling cartons of eggs. Marketing media. Used to do photography till you couldn't hold the camera anymore. Okay. Marketing media, yes. I'm serious. You got to do what you got to do. And stop believing all of this stuff that they showing us on social media and stuff. I never said that none of it didn't work. It just takes time. You need some right now money. So if you're getting your taxes, split it in half. From the half that you got over here, pay some of your bills down. Pay some stuff up. And then with the rest of it, find you something to invest in. That's cheap. Get an Acorns account that you could keep up with. Find you a work from home job or a side hustle. Get you a deep freezer or 2, or maybe even 5. Yes, that's my point, CJ. Spend it wisely, and the rest of it, go put it somewhere. If you're a part of a credit union, go put it over there. Don't touch it, because you will need it. But it's small amounts of money, and you can pick where it goes. Because remember, you want to, if it's low right now, grab it. We don't know because it's a crapshoot, right? But isn't it? Isn't everything? So a stash. Don't run from it. I bet you, because I look at it like this. When I made a decision to do that, take half my tax returns and do what I needed to do from this perspective as an individual, not as a business. And you got to have an emergency money. Yes. When I made a decision to do that with half, I was like, well, what was I going to do with it anyway? Get something I ain't need. Yep. Grow a garden. We talked about that earlier, Rita. We talked about that. Grow you a garden. Pull your credit under the mattress like Big Mama and them did. I don't trust them banks. Come get you a couple of $100. Lift up the mattress. Big Mama got a Bible. You open the Bible up. It's stacked full of 20s. Now I know why. Coffee can. Grease can. Yeah. You did. I started my, like I said, I started my lettuce. I got it. I got my onions, my garlic, because that's easy stuff to kind of grow, right? I don't know about carrots. I'm not a big carrot eater. I don't just want to grow it because we're not going to pull it. Get you a deep freezer. I'm about to clean my shelves off in the garage. We're going to lay out some stuff. What canned goods? What does that look like? 5 years, Angie? That's what's up. That's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I'm keeping mine in the crisper. I'm gonna probably this week, because it's starting to warm up here. I'll start getting them ready and pot them in small little and put them on my windowsill and on my back porch. I'm gonna start there. Yeah. You see how easy this could be? Just come and sit down, set a spell. We ain't got to talk about news every day. It's stressful enough as it is. Right? You got that on lock? I don't know now. I don't know about me. It's been a minute, but I do love to plant. That's what's up. Okay, so we have that. Now, here's where you can find me, because I do know that this TikTok thing is looming. We don't know what's going to happen. I do believe that we're going to see this because it's too much commerce here, right? And that's just my honest opinion. I don't see it going anywhere, but in case it does, you can find us at brownstoneworldwide.com. You can find us at Brownstone Worldwide on YouTube. You can go ahead and subscribe today, and you can check out all of the shows that you might have missed that aired yesterday. And that would be Marshawn Olanio with Love Restored. And she was talking about identifying the warning signs of people in relationships. And then not Marshawn, but Leanne Dose. This is a good one. Go watch her show. She talked about debt during this time. Like, she had this whole list of stuff that she talked about during her show. And she had a guest who's an expert in that. Go watch her show as well. And that's on Brownstone Worldwide. Her show is called Wake Up Happy Sis. Today, we have Dr. Michelle Josie at 2 with Numbers Don't Lie. And there's also at 4 p.m., we have The Real on Parenting. Awesome. Thank you, Wendy. Yeah. And then, y'all, the Brown Skin Cousins got their first song on YouTube. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. I'm beside myself. Yep. So the Brown Skin Cousins is also on YouTube. Our first song went live last night, and it's called Awesome A, the letter A. and I think every week or something, I think the letter B is next. And so every week we'll do like a letter of the alphabet. And the Brown Skin Cousins actually has like primers and coloring sheets as well. And they'll be available too. Why do I do this? Because I got to pay for the brownstone, y'all. It ain't free. Just telling the truth now. I'm just being real. Thank you so much for that, SR Brillinger. I appreciate that. So we were talking about the news, and then we slid down this rabbit hole like we do every day, don't we? But listen, I'll be back at 12 noon because I got to get ready to go. We've been on here an hour and a half. I'll be back at about 12-ish. Let me say that because I got a bunch of running around and stuff I got to do with the city today. And I'm going to a tea house. Y'all, shop local. Shop local. That's what I want y'all to do. Remember that. I am going to an adorable tea house here called the Emerald Chandelier tomorrow for lunch with some of my business besties. So I'm a part of the Chamber of Commerce here for small businesses. And every month we patronize one of our business owners who have restaurants. So tomorrow I'm going to have lunch and I'll take you with me. At least virtually, in a sense, right? So maybe I'll go live like right before and show y'all the tea house. It is so, so cute. It is so cute. Keep living, y'all. Keep living. Keep living. Because these same people that you're giving your money to, you can, there's somebody local that needs your business. So shout out to the Emerald Chandelier. Go ahead and check them out. I know that they're on Meta. You can go ahead and check them out. She's got an adorable place, and it's these rooms, these old rooms that she's turned into a tea house, and it is super, super nice. Really, really nice. All right. So we've learned a lot today. I definitely want to be sure. Yes, that come through, CJ. Oh, are you a poet? You were. Thank you for that. Posey, you see how I just ignore them now? Go ahead. Go. Keep talking. It increases the engagement. We sure appreciate y'all. Cheers. Go ahead. We're not here for that. I love that. Live joyously. It is an act of rebellion. We are resisting in our soft lives. We are moisturizing skin. We are washing our hair and conditioning it with juices and berries. Listen, we're doing all the things. And we're still going to stay informed, and we are still going to take care of ourselves. Well, you need to publish. That was good. Every time you come in here, you drop gems like that. And I'm like, let me write that down because that was good. It's so good. That is so good. But listen, y'all, I got to go. I'll see y'all later on this afternoon. For tips, topics, and talk. Don't forget to follow us. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Brownstone Living Magazine drops this afternoon for non-subscribers who just want the free digital copy. Those who are subscribers, you pay for that. It is already sent to you. You should check your email. But for those of you all who just want the free one, it will be available in the Stand store later on this afternoon. And you can go ahead and check out more on that. And then brownstoneworldwide.com, I think the new site goes live tomorrow. So I'll be meeting with the team later on about that. In the meantime, 3 things that I always love to tell everybody, but I really just talk to myself and y'all just listening. 1, love your life. It is the only one that you have. 2, live your life to the fullest and embrace everything that is your life because you only get one you, so you might as well enjoy it. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. I'll see you around.
Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Tips, topics, and talk, we got it all. Brownstone Boozy and Breakfast with Vernell. Here to entertain, and we will help you live well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are welcome in the essence. This broadcast, Brownstone, the light is contagious. But you need go on and receive it for yourself. Just open it, exuberant, evolution, excited. We standing on the foundation of expression. You might have seen, you might have been, or you could have gravitated. Our foundation, we want to create a space for all to collaborate and be liberated from eventually all over the globe. And we are extending a hand to those who are an extension from maybe platforms, dig into another stratosphere. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Welcome to Brownstone Worldwide. Tips, topics, and talk, we got it all. Brownstone Boozy and Breakfast with Vernell. Here to entertain, and we will help you live well. And that is MSG, the message in the message. I can OD on my execution of excellency. And this as a man right now, and things aren't